just gotten our whole audio visual done. Done, done, and done. Thank you, Clark. Thank you, Clark. Because that's rewiring, redoing everything again in the midst of everything. You know, it's like things are coming together over here. It's flowing somehow. Call him King AV. King AV. King AV. Yeah, yeah. And the beautiful yeah. The beautiful altar. Thank you very much. That's Ava. And we have this. So I'm going to pass this around. And we're going to start with the pillar of light protection, invoking the law of forgiveness, transmuting violet flame invocation. After violet flame invocation, the ascension decree. We remember, we do the invocation chant. We always do that 3 times. Dr. Emoto's healing Gulf prayer. We're always praying for the water. Our planet was a water world in galactic directions. And then we'll get started. Okay. So I'll start with this. And then Ava, you'll do the... Yeah, yeah, okay. So here's some wonderful valor, and we had the essential oil purification, and which is very much in route. I started my raw diet on the solstice, so I've gone 90% raw, not to stress myself out in the event I have a bowl of rice, but I'm pretty much raw right now, at least for the summer. Yeah. And vegetarian completely. Yeah, yeah. No meat for the summer. Yeah, yeah. So, hey, let's see and listen, it's like easy. I'm like, wow, not difficult at all. So, since the solstice, and then the solstice, I was going to just say, okay, this is my last day. I'll just have a little, I was going to have salad with a little shrimp in it. I could not eat the shrimp. The thought of, I couldn't do it. I said, wow, I guess I'm really starting early. So, we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted. So, no, just raw, raw. That's I could just deal with raw right now. Yeah, raw vegetables. That's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is it okay? Then I'm vegan. Oh my God, I'm vegan then. Good Lord, I didn't even know. I didn't even know I was vegan. Oh my God, I'm so proud of myself. Oh my God, I'm vegan. I could tell somebody that I'm vegan. Okay, yeah, that's right. No dairy, no none of that. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm a vegan. Yep. Yep. Oh yes, exactly. Yep, yep. That's what's going on. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we're gonna pass this down. So we'll take a little Valor and just put in your palm and and just kind of smell that in, and then as you Valor, VALOR, right. Mm-hmm. And stay centered. Stay centered and breathe. That's the motto. Stay centered and breathe. Okay, so we'll get started with the pillar of light protection. I call on the I am presence of God to surround me with a tube of dazzling white-like substance or sun-glistening snow down around me as a circular wall of light. This light essence is constantly pouring like Niagara Falls. I also call on beloved Lord Gautama to surround my protective pillar of light with your circle of blue flame for any added protection which may be required. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's fine. Everybody can read okay, correct? Okay. Yeah, we're not going to turn it off yet. Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. Invoking the law of forgiveness. Beloved presence of God, I am in me. I am the ascended master's law of forgiveness and transmuting flame of all the mistakes I have ever made and those of all mankind, as well as those of the elemental kingdom. Transmute this misqualified energy into the light of God that never fails. Illumine our minds and feelings and see that neither I nor any of the rest of life ever make the same mistakes again. Magic I am presence, blaze through and around me the transmuting violet flame, thy sacred fire. Purify and transmute now all impure desires, hard feelings, wrong concepts, imperfect etheric records, causes, cores, effects, and memories known or hidden. Keep this flame sustained and all powerfully active. Replace all by pure substance, power of accomplishment, and the divine plan fulfilled. After violet flame invocation, beloved Lord Gautama, Archangel Michael, and ascended Master Jesus, charged into this violet flame, your purifying, dissolving power of divine love in its most powerful dynamic activity. Let the powers of light descend into earth and take full command. In the name of the cosmic I Am presence, to all that is not of the light, we say, you have no power. Your end has come. In the name of the cosmic I Am presence, for all humanity, we now consciously give the authority for the earth to the ascended masters and cosmic beings to bring into manifestation the divine plan fulfilled. Ascension decree. My magic I am presence. You direct my activity, world, and affairs, and take full command of me. Guide, protect, illumine me every step of the way, and see that I render the greatest service possible. See in your wisdom that I make the ascension at the close of this embodiment. I am the ascension manifesting. I thank you, beloved, I am. We remember. We remember we are spiritual beings of light, one with the source of all creation. We remember all is one. We remember we are creators and part of a divine creative plan. We remember we are here in physical expression as guardians and stewards to earth, and we work in collaboration with other spiritual beings of light from various streams of together, bounded by love, to liberate Earth Mother to take her place as a world of peace. We walk the path of love and light. Luminous ones of the seven seas, we call you now, we call you now to heal the waters of terror. Luminous ones of the seven seas, we call you now, we call you now to heal the waters of terror. Luminous ones of the seven seas, we call you now, we call you now to heal the waters of terror. I send the energy of love and gratitude to the water and all the living creatures in the Gulf of Mexico and its surroundings, to the whales, dolphins, pelicans, shellfish, plankton, coral, algae, and all living creatures. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Prayer of the seven galactic directions. From the east house of light, may wisdom dawn in us, so we may see all things in clarity. From the north house of night, may wisdom ripen in us, so we may know all. From the west house of transformation, may wisdom be transformed into right action, so we may do what must be done. From the south house of the eternal sun, may right action reap the harvest, so we may enjoy the fruits of planetary being. From above house of heaven, where star people and ancestors gather, may their blessings come to us now. From below house of earth, may the heartbeat of her crystal core bless us with harmonies to end all war. From the center galactic source, which is everywhere at once, may everything be known as the light of mutual love. Hoyam Hunam Ku Eva Maya Imaho. The lights. Yeah, as soon as we gather it, then you can do that. Thank you. Just put it by the table. We're on a vegan vibration. Whoa. Okay, thank you. From this side. that slide. Okay, very pretty. Thank you. Okay, yeah. And already we are in the midst of a most sacred and divine temple of light. Is the myriad of healing temples under the overlighting of the Divine Mother, Ema, Isis, Mary, the myriads of the Divine Mother manifested in many, many ways throughout the various planes of all creation, but in all expressions. It comes as the foundation stone of unconditional love and compassion. Very clearly, see in your spiritual eye, beneath your feet is clear quartz crystal. It is a floor of the finest crystal that our Earth Mother has produced in her ever giving, nurturing, and loving ways. And this divine crystal platform is where we start as the energies of the Mother pour in, move in, and embrace us all. Breathe with intention the divine sacredness of this special moment as she rises to bring her presence more powerful, more anchored, and more directly. Loving each one as a precious gem of creation. And as there are various beautiful colors of the mineral kingdom, expression of the divine, so each and every one, unique, special, and loved beyond measure. These are the times now of the open hearts. These are the times now of the compassionate heart. These are the time of love to heal and to bring forth light into darkness and ignorance. And as the angelics working now specifically with this energy of the Divine Mother Ima, as this most precious aspect of divine becomes more prominent now upon the earth, seeking balance and peace. With each and every holy in-breath and out-breath, her presence becomes more powerful, more anchored. She comes now in the fullness of compassion to bring comfort to so many who struggle and suffer. And it is in the gnashing of these teeth, it is in the suffering of humanity that creates the distortion, the miscreations, the ignorance and blocks. Dear beloveds, we come here as the army of light. We come here not with swords, but with love. And in the fullness of your hearts, you seek that part of the divine, all loving, all powerful, all omnipresent. And as a great harbinger, a comet of great light brings a message. And that message of the divine world server, the Christ consciousness, seeks to anchor, prevail, and bring forth once again the divine ascended realms of balanced peace. And so we breathe together the family of light. We come together in all realms, all expressions, unique and collective, into purposeful singularity of anchoring this compassion to those hearts that have been hardened, that have been shut down, that have been closed. We hold the light of faith and hope. And as one would look up at a starry night and feel, sense, and know that there is something more, something greater, something better so too we hold that for those who have lost hope, have lost faith. We come together now, moving through the emotional body, the compassionate, feeling body that senses and feels and knows. It is the expression of the heart, and it's through the heart that we do our work. We acknowledge here in this moment the divine beings of light who have gathered so near and close. We recognize the angels of peace, the messengers of the good news that the higher realms of light send forth their emanation of the Divine Mother for the nurturing, the healing of so many. And as we open our hearts now with our family of light, it is our signal as the children of the earth, the children of light, who are most close, most direct, and most effective to bring forth messages of hope and faith and good news. And so we breathe each and every holy in-breath and out-breath, knowing how sacred, how important this loving, compassionate energy is. And we surrender ourselves to its love, to its deepest compassion, to its unconditionality, to bring forth healing to the human kingdom and the animal kingdom. For these two kingdoms have played an important role in the divine blueprint of the mother aspect of your earth. And the animal and human kingdoms had divine partnerships in the expression of the divine of life, in its evolution, and in its expression of the singularity of all things. For the divine human, the animal kingdom are the sacred guardians of the earth. An interconnection, a divine partnership that has been eschewed for so long, but seeks to bring back that balance and peace, eradicating the suffering of both kingdoms. see clearly in your spiritual eyes a magnificent butterfly. See clearly in your spiritual eye the most beautiful butterfly that you have ever seen upon the earth. And see this butterfly, this divine sacred symbol of transformation and transmutation. See this butterfly in its magnificence and in its glory. And see this butterfly that is the higher template of the ascended worlds, emanating divine light, light blue in color. But from this blue radiates a fiery white. And as it extends from its white core, it moves into a sacred blue, undescribable. And we breathe this emanating blue, sourcing from this white light, from the symbol of the butterfly. We sense many wings around us, representative of the angelic realms, in service of the Divine Mother. We find ourselves upon this crystal foundation, balanced and holding the peace that surpasses all human understanding. Coursing through us is the sacred divine memories of our cosmic origins, our divine purpose, our agreements, our partnerships. And we hold this sacred space. We hold this sacred energy. We hold this sacred template. We are aware of this blessed grace that pours in. We find ourselves circling the symbol of the butterfly, immersed in this blue undescribable, or upon the crystal floor. Coursing through our very nervous system, through the very crystals in our blood, we are familiar with this temple of transformation, this temple of transfiguration. And as we hold this sacred grace, have it move in and through us, as we send it out to the human kingdom and the animal kingdom to loosen hardened hearts and to warm cold hearts. This sacred temple, expression of the Divine Mother, seeks to heal, balance, and nurture. And so, as we hold this energy, we too receive this blessing that within our physical, mental, and emotional bodies, that expression that is upon the sacred earth, that the original cosmic thought form, creation, intention, once again realigns with the compassionate heart, with unconditional love, to bring back once again the fullness of the expression of the sacred earth and all of her life. We hold the vibration of unconditional love. We hold the vibration of the compassionate heart. Feel it, sense it, know it as it moves through all aspects of your being. Even as you are participating in the higher realms within this temple of healing light, holding the compassionate heart in the physical, mental, and emotional planes, sending this frequency out to the world, sending it out to the human kingdom, to the animal kingdom, alleviating the suffering, the distortions, the hopelessness. We are as comets, harbingers of good news for the ascended realms, are aware, understand, and know. And as the divine plan unfolds, the children of earth who have not forgotten hold their positions. See, sense, and feel as the light of your compassionate heart begins to soothe and bring solace to all suffering beings. As we extend the Divine Mother's compassion and love throughout the world, as our own hearts are expanded with this loving energy and courses through the beating heart that moves our life force through this expression, programming and realigning our own template into the higher expression, the higher knowing, the higher vision of the compassionate heart of the Divine Mother. See clearly in your spiritual eyes this butterfly again. It is in its glory, emanating its perfection of total transformation and transfiguration. We hold that energy and send it out to the world. Transformation, transfiguration. Sacred beloveds, know that your work permeates throughout the cosmos, that your light shines, that you are recognized, acknowledged, loved, and supported. And knowing that the physical expression can bring forth challenge, know that you have in you the strong connection, integration of the transformative nature of the divine within you, bringing forth transcendence to the world of chaos and pain. You have within you the transfiguration, the divine alchemy, to bring forth your own healing, your own peace, your own balance. The time has come for many of divine grace and karmic release. And as you walk your path of light, as you work with your compassionate heart, know your own transfiguration takes place and your connection to the family of light who loves you so dearly, supports you so much, becomes more anchored. Be aware, beloveds, that as you open your hearts in compassionate service, your divine abilities increase, your power more prominent. your intentions more directed. We take these moments now to breathe with intention as divine sacred healing flows in now. As divine sacred peace flows in now. We can extend this to those who we personally need of healing and peace. We acknowledge the Divine Mother, her sacred presence, and the angelics and beings of light, that our connection to them is ever stronger, clearer, and more connected, even as we walk and move in a physical world. We have their compassion and forever love and support. And as we can be here forever, we know the time has come that we must return. We hold again in full consciousness the compassionate energy that is formed from the white light to the blue, and see it circling our entire planet. See it moving like a mist throughout all the kingdoms, the mineral, the plant, the animal, and human. See an end to suffering. See an end to war. See the higher alignment of the divine human, the divine Atman Kadman, the original template, the original thought, the original creation. And as we think of the return, there's the gradual withdrawal of this energy. The divine angels of peace and the family of light begin to draw in their electromagnetic field. We draw in our electromagnetic field. But there is a lingering of this loving presence that remains, continuing in the hours and days to come. On the count of 3, we will intend to be back, awake, alert, and very grounded. 1, 2. Take a deep breath in. And 3. We are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.